Hello everybody, Star Baby Homestead here. It is the day before Thanksgiving and we are out here planting some garlic. I got kind of behind in the garlic game, but it's okay because it takes 6 months for it to grow. And so we won't be looking at any until what, spring or summer anyhow. So let me tell you what I'm doing here. So this is the bed that has the shallots in it. This had sweet potatoes in there previously, and the shallots are on this end, and I'm putting the garlic on this end. So I have them about 5 inches apart. And what I did, let me stabilize this camera. You guys know how I am with this camera game. It is not cute. Okay, so what I did is I went and I got some bulbs from my local farmer's market, and it's a small little market too. And I'm figuring these are locally grown, and I am just going to pop them apart. And what I'm doing is I'm taking the largest cloves. I think I planted some small cloves last season, which you can check out my video on my garlic harvest, and I had planted them previously in my strawberry bed, which is this bed over here that I need to still prune some more and, cut down that lavender bush. So I've decided to devote this entire bed to garlic, which is, I can probably interplant something in here, but I'm starting to get enough beds now, so it doesn't really matter. Almost every bed can have something in it, unless I decide to do something huge like collards or something. So, big cloves. All right. So you want the root side, flat side down. And, I just kind of rip open the top a little bit. I'm pretty sure that doesn't stop the bulb or the sprout, the new growth from coming through the top. And I'm leaving the sheath on before I have some where it's just completely come off, and I don't even know if I should plant these or if they'll rot. But you know what? I'm just gonna wing it. I have no idea. I can't remember what I did last year. So I know that I bought my garlic last year from the store, so we're just gonna do a repeat. So take my big fat garlic clove, and then I just stick it right on down, just like that. Okay, right on into the dirt. So you want the ones that are firm and large. That way you'll get a large bulb. Stick that down in there, like so. Alright, so got them all in. They're not planted super deep. Maybe about 1 inch or 2. Not even that, really. But I'm just going to cover these up. Give it a nice little pat down. Alrighty, and water them in. Oh, what? Here we go. Alright, so I'm not sure when we'll start seeing new growth. Again, we're supposed to have some cold days ahead. It's going to start getting into the 20s, I think, this weekend, Black Friday weekend. But it's also weird weather we have here in Georgia, and we may have a very mild winter. So with that being said, I will check back with you to see when we'll see some new growth. Hello everybody. It is the 2nd of May, and my garlic is just about ready to be harvested. And this particular type I think is hardneck because I have these scapes. Now, if you watched my previous video, I had softneck and it was store-bought. I had no idea what type of garlic it was. So yeah, this is interesting. I know scapes are like a delicacy. People use them to cook them up, and they make pesto and a lot of yummy things out of them. And according to the web, I am supposed to be waiting until the scapes uncurl or straighten back out, and then the garlic is ready to be harvested. So what I went by the last time was when the bottom two leaves were yellow, it was time to harvest. And I'm seeing some other recommendations is that you let most of the garlic get yellow, most of the leaves yellow, and then you pull it. Also, they say you can look at the bulb to see how it's going. So let me stick my glove on here and let's do a little dig here. Let's pull this weed. All right, let's get down in here. Let me see. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Oh, goodness. That's a good sized bulb there, huh? What do you think? All right, that one's looking pretty good. This is the one with the curled scape. So, all right, I'm gonna cover that right back up. It also said that I should top dress this with some compost, and I do have some black cow left over. It also says if they've fallen over, which this has. So there's a lot of different. Feel free to leave in the comments what kind of garlic you grow, soft or hardneck, and what are the signs that you look for to know if yours are ready to be harvested. All right, this one's actually looking pretty good. It's smaller, but that's okay. All right. I think they want you to top dress it so you get that extra oomph, that extra bump of nutrients. So let's see how this is. Is that rot? Okay, no, it's just dirt. All right. My camera's still focusing. So they're bulbing up nicely. So I think I'm going to go ahead and top dress these with some more compost. And then what do you think? Maybe another couple of weeks or so. I'm just going to play it by ear. I definitely don't want them to stay in the ground too long. Don't want any rotting. I've already have cut some blooming stems off of my onions. I think with all the cold snaps that we've had, and then we went immediately from 20-degree weather to 80-degree weather, high 80s. It's like 86 or something today, and it's just the 1st of May. So I don't want the garlic to stay in there too long, but you know, I also want to make sure I'm getting the best garlic that I can, the most mature and delicious garlic. So anyway, stay tuned, and I will get back to you in a couple of weeks. All right, happy homesteaders. It is May 20th and the ground is reasonably dry. Again, it's hot as heck out here. It's about 89 right now. So that rain, the soil has dried out already. This is why I spend a lot of my time watering during the season, the summer hot weather season in Georgia. We are mid to late spring, and yeah, it's hot here. So anyway, without further ado, I want to show you my garlic. So for the most part, as you can see, they have fallen over. Many have fallen over, which is an indication that they are ready to harvest. And I have already, like this one here, if you can see this, is starting to produce some scape. But I have harvested most of the scapes from all of these. I think I see one over there that I need to get. Those are going to be used as food. Waste not, want not. And the rest, it's just time to dig some garlic. So let's see. I've already, as you can see, been kind of digging around just to check the soil temperature and dryness. So let's go ahead and start with this one here since it's already flopped over. Now, if you looked at my previous video when I harvested garlic out of the strawberry bed, they didn't fall over. I just did the recommendation to wait till like the bottom two leaves. Oh, hold on. The bottom two leaves were turning yellow. So, all right, let's give it a little wiggle. I don't want to tear off this. Oh, goodness. I do not want to tear off. I don't really want to use a trowel because you might damage the bulb. I'm wondering if I should wait on this one. I don't want it to rip off because I need them to dry. So, all right. Oh, there's some ants. I told you guys I just live in a world of ants. All right. So here is a bulb, and upon further inspection, now this one looks pretty good. But you know what I think I'm gonna do? Because this feels a little wet, I think I am going to give it another couple of days. Which is great because it's scheduled to rain again tonight. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to wait because I don't see how the skin is coming off. This is how you end up with your garlic bulbs not curing properly, and then you just end up with mildew and mold. So I'm gonna take this one, and we'll probably use fresh garlic, you know, for cooking. Use it for cooking. But I'm going to leave the rest of them in the ground for a few more days, and I will check back with you guys later. Hello, everybody. It is the 24th of May. We've had no rain for a few days now. It is hot, which means I'm not going to be out here long, but we are finally ready to harvest this garlic that went into this bed last fall. I don't remember the month, but finally, we're getting ready to do this harvest. This is my second time doing store-bought harvest. So the ground is nice and dry. So let's get digging. right, so there you have it, people. Garlic harvest 2025. And I got some pretty good bulbs out of here. May have even been more successful than that first year. This bulb is huge, but there's still a lot of garlic here. Now, one thing I am concerned about, it seemed like maybe it was still a bit moist in the soil. I don't know how that's going to affect it. It's kind of, soil is kind of sticking to the garlic. I'm going to leave them out here for a while, and then I'm going to try to take a brush and try to brush off some of the soil. So I don't know if it's just the type of soil, but I mean, it doesn't feel damp when I bury down in there, but it's just clinging to the garlic. So they definitely aren't as clean as when I had them in the strawberry bed, but hopefully that won't do anything, that won't affect the curing of them. So I'm just going to leave these out and let them dry, and then I'll probably move them someplace with some good ventilation to let them finish curing after I clean them up a bit. But yeah, so this is how you can just grow store-bought garlic. I paid for one bulb, and I got all of this. All right, seems like a good deal to me. And I don't know if I'm gonna braid them up and do braids with them. Probably make some flavored oils with them. I want to dry them, of course, so that they'll keep for a while. And a lot of it will be chopped up and probably, either stored or pickled in the refrigerator. But yeah, this is a lot of garlic. Each year I think I'm going to start planting more and more. So I probably left it in there a little bit longer than I should have, but you know what? They don't look like they're damaged in any way. A couple of them did break off here. The stems broke off. So those probably, after they've cured, will need to be used, maybe ASAP. But you know what? Once they're cured, they're probably just as fine. I honestly don't know. I second time growing garlic, and I've been happy with the results each time. So, yeah. So I think I'm going to maybe stick some Brussels sprouts down in this bed. I have really good success in this bed. And funny thing is, right now, I've got these volunteer sweet potatoes coming in from the previous year. I'm just going to let them grow. And yeah, so well, thank you for going on this journey. Let me know if you buy, how do you grow garlic? Do you use seed? Do you use sets, or do you buy store-bought? And what secrets do you have, if any? I'd love if all of them had turned out big like this, but maybe you need to start with a bigger clove. Who knows? I kind of planted all the ones that were, of course, viable. And yeah, out of one, you get like a prize, right? All of them are prizes, but champion garlic type of deal. Well, be well and be blessed. I hope this video has been helpful. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.